guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's episode is about a neon text effect in Photoshop. Let's get to it. Okay, so let's open up the brick wall. Scale it up to fit the screen. You can use any brick wall or any background that you would like. So create a new hue and saturation adjustment layer. Saturate it all the way and bring the lightness down around 80%. That looks good. Create another levels adjustment layer. Slide the left side around, I would say 8, and the middle one to about 0.5. Create your text, whatever you like. Let's say I say haptic. And change the font to Longliner, because this effect looks a little bit like a neon type light effect, I think. Let's go to blending options. Bevel and emboss. Select the pillow emboss. The technique and depth and all that looks fine. Direction up. Size, I would say 5. Let's see. Yep, around 5 looks good. And soften it to 11. Change the angle to 145 degrees. Highlight mode to normal, shadow mode to normal, black, 100%, cool. Then go to inner shadow, blend mode to normal, the blue is 00 A2FF. Okay, angle, everything is fine. Then go to outer glow. Select screen, 35 opacity, the same blue. Everything else looks fine. Size around 16. Then we go to drop shadow. Multiply, black, 35, everything looks good. I think that's distance to 6. Spread is fine, size to 13. And hit OK. Select your pen tool, create your shape. Well, this is the way I create my shape. You can do it whichever way you like. This is how I do it. Make sure it's under your text and rename it to triangle or whatever shape you use. Create a layer mask on it. Select your text. Go to select, modify, and expand. Around 8 should be good. Okay, and then you click Alt Delete on Mac. I don't know what Windows is. Figure it out. Or something. Okay, then go to your text layer. Okay, copy the effects of your text layer and paste it on your shape layer now. Create a new layer. Rename the layer to shadow. Select your brush tool and make it the soft round brush, around opacity around 25%. Just brush around your sign just to make it a little bit dark, and decrease the opacity to around 80%. Go to levels, create a new layer above the levels, call it more light or whatever you want. And change the blending mode to overlay. Select your brush and the color should be 00A2FF. Select OK, and then opacity still at 25, and just paint over your sign just to give it a little light effect on it. Then press Command-Shift-Alt-E to merge the layers above it and change the blending mode to color dodge. And then convert the layer to a smart object. Head over to your filter, blur, Gaussian blur, and around 20 should be fine. Create another layer at the top, render clouds, but make sure your foreground is black and your background is white. Render clouds, blending mode to screen, and change the opacity to 10%. Put a layer mask on it and just paint away in the middle. Opacity at 100% to paint. Just paint around the middle to get the cloud off the sign. I'll move it below the second layer. Select more light, create a new layer on top of it, and this is the wire we will create, so call it wire. Then again, you can do this any way you like, but I use the pen tool for this, and I select the shape. The outline should be black, and I would say around 6 would be fine. And then you start at the end, or where you think the wire should come out, and you just trace the wire behind your sign wherever you think the wire should go. Or select it, go to blending modes or blending options, select inner glow. Your blend mode should be normal. Change that color to white, so it should be center, and size. Yeah, everything looks good. Go to drop shadow, multiply black 6, 10, 13, still the same. Hit OK. And create a few wires along your shape, and just copy and paste the layer styles. Cool, we're almost done. So then all that's left is to sharpen it, put some dust on it, and give it a gradient overlay. Also, select your text, put a layer mask on that, and with a hard round brush selected, just trim away the parts where the wire come out of the sign. Okay, I wasn't happy with where my wire came out, so I just modified it, but I'm sure you'll be fine. Okay, then at the top, you throw on some dust particles, whichever ones you like, bring the opacity down a bit, and then it's pretty much done. It looks good. Then you can put a gradient over it. I also just sharpen it a bit. Just to bring the wall out a bit. And yeah. Then all that's left is a gradient map that I put on, but just a subtle one. Select it, go to your, say it's, I think it's like a bluish magenta or purple, but I change it to magenta type color. But then again, you can do whatever you feel like, whatever color you want. Select it and bring the opacity down like a lot, like 4% or something like that. Yeah. That's it. There's your sign. And that's it. Pretty cool effect. Please subscribe to this channel, leave a comment if you need anything else. If you want to see a tutorial of something specific, leave it in a comment. And please don't forget to subscribe. Thanks. Bye.